The game, I didn't know we weren't.
Going.
What is this map?
I am.
Is this from like season 3 or something?
I am actually not sure.
Oh my god, I'm kinda gonna put on a jacket. It is getting chilly up in here, son. Look at those snow effects and weather effects coming down.
So we have got in the bottom right-hand corner, playing as the Red Zerg.
Postage!
There we go, and we've got spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of
Really pump it up, Matt. Come on.
of this. I don't know what the map's name is, but
Snowtown, just call it Snowtown.
wow, making up the name.
Not
The
hard.
light pink Protoss.
mGG Nemesis! And it is Frigid Pass. So this is, during high school, this is where I'd be hanging out, being a bit frigid. I don't know if that's the actual word and stuff like that, but yeah. Of course, I've seen some very good games today between these players. Nemesis playing really solid, but of course QED also showing some solid games and just getting caught out a little bit. Just maybe, I don't know, that last game. We'll talk about this game though. ZVP.
We're gonna see the last gun in Nemesis's arsenal, which is ZVP. We'll see how we go. Got the, I guess you can call it standard play now with the Forge Fast expand to get that natural nice and secured in the early game. And we have got, let's see, this probe actually going to scout. He's going to scout that hatchery. Followed by Postage's main. And I'm going to guess... Oh, Postage has scattered the wrong way with that Overlord. We've got another Overlord going down there. I'm going to take a guess and we're going to see a 3-base opener maybe. Have seen a little bit lately the 2-base road trying to +2 Nidus attack, which is pretty cool because Nidus worms are really cool.
I love the what Nidus worm.
Who doesn't love Nidus worms? So
Well, we see the probe of Nemesis just hanging out at that 3rd base position. Is that 3rd base position, or would you say the one's a little bit closer to those rocks there as the 3rd base, Matt?
I'd say in this matchup that this would be the 3rd base, just because of the rush distance to the 3rd base here, just because it's a lot closer
Okay.
to the Protoss main. But
Postage, maybe choosing my 3rd base. No, that's just, no. Yeah. It's got that drone just sitting there.
pretty sure that's what
And there
I
it
said the
is.
3rd base was going to be. But anyway,
Is it? Oh, well, I was following your camera wrong then.
oh,
Sorry,
okay,
mate.
that's okay. I'm gonna let you off.
Well, good. Well, that's what we both agreed though. So.
There you go. So let's see. 2 gas down pretty early for Postage. A little bit earlier than you normally see in this matchup, but looks like it could be pretty, maybe like some sort of like a +1 timing attack, +2 timing attack, something along those lines, I guess you could say.
Now, mate, you play Zerg, all right?
I do play
mate?
Zerg.
Looking at this map, what do you think about it?
I'd say the 3rd is pretty open to attacks, having 2 entrances there. Same with, but you do have a, I guess you could say, a pretty easy potential 4th. You'd have to have map control really to maintain it though.
Yeah.
But it is a very big map, so you can really kind of take things to the macro game on this sort of map, which is always pretty fun. Macro games are fun. I don't know if anyone else enjoys macro games, but I'm a fan of them.
No, I think we all like six pools, Matt.
Yeah, no, everyone loves 6 pool, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, it's so entertaining.
See, so Postage actually has no vision currently on Nemesis.
There you go. It's going to see that cannon burst and just say, no, I'm just going to leave. Scout your third, make sure there's no base there. Confirming that it is going to be a 2-base whatever.
That's right, yeah. So we've got +1 on the way for Nemesis, and we have got a Robo and 2 Gateways in production up on the main now. There has been some pretty popular Sentry and Mortal timings that you see against Zerg a lot. Sometimes they involve Warp Prism, all sorts of interesting things like that. Very gas heavy, but very, very dangerous against Zerg. So we might see something like that if we see some more sentries come out, but it's very hard to tell at this point.
See speed on the way for Postage, which is a good decision on such a large map. Just get those Zergans a little bit faster to wherever they need to be. And Lair Tech.
That's right.
Maybe see some Mutas, maybe Infestors, I would like. Just have the Roach Warren coming up. So, what best complements Roaches, Matt?
Well, a lot of players do go Roach Infestor against Protoss. But if there's going to be this really high immortal count, which is 1 immortal already out, 2nd immortal was being chrono boosted, Roaches can sometimes not be the answer to this sort of thing. You do see a lot more players go Muta a lot more when they scout the Robo. Generally only if they do see like a double Robo, but it's... Okay, hopefully the stream is back and we've got a pretty big Roach push currently going now.
Yeah. Protoss was caught a little bit out of position.
Perfect time for it.
A lot of roaches still there. A lot of roaches on the way. But a lot of stalkers going to take this down. Nem might have this.
Really high stalker count. We've got spine crawlers, a spore crawler sitting there at the 3rd.
Got that immortal back there.
Roaches on the way. We've got +1, almost just finishing up now.
A little bit of a mistake there for Postage, not actually trying to engage out on the field there without the safety of being at home. Nem's going to go for it and just push right in. That spine crawler's still up with 29 HP. More stalkers coming in. Another sentry. Nem might have this.
Ooh.
Is she going to be able to break it?
Clutch force fields and...
Clutch. Get in that roach. Queen's still there, not enough for a transfuse. There is enough for a
count is pretty high, but pulling drones. Got a lot of roaches there now. Targeting down the roaches. Let's see, Lings coming in now. I think +1 attack just finished. And a lot of Lings coming down here now. I think it's actually going to be able to clean up the Stalkers. Zealots getting warped in, but those +1 attack roaches are actually going to do a lot of damage to those Zealots. Takes out the Zealots. Queen's out there as well. Drone's still getting in on the action. And it looks like he's going to be able to hold this off only just. Is this Stalker going to go down?
Okay, we'll go down from that speed link.
Oh, it goes down.
So what we missed is, Matt, if you want to recount, you've got the camera.
I really don't know because I was fixing my computer.
Okay, where you've got, just follow my cam for a bit, mate.
We're going to the Ammon cam.
Okay, so Zerg army was positioned here, around this place. You saw the Protoss was over here, gonna come down here. So what he did is he split some roaches up to here, but then brought his other roaches around here and caught the Immortals out of position at the back there. And then we saw the engage, and that was pretty much what happened, and then we got back in the action. So all we missed was just Protoss moving out.
See, so we do actually, did we have, let's see, so we have 14 workers killed to 2 currently, so did actually do a little bit of economic damage just there, but Zerg is still up from, it's 68 harvesters to 45 right now. So Zerg actually at a bit of an economic advantage right now, but down a few injects in the main, and I don't know if anyone else has heard this before, but well, actually, bit of action down at the 3rd base, and that Queen actually does go down, which is pretty unfortunate, because nothing sucks more than when Queens die. Nothing sucks more.
But actually, it's pretty good timing for Postage because that inject is just about to finish and a Queen's about to pop out, so not you know, much time lost. You know, 150 minerals, but at this stage in the game, 150 minerals isn't that much. And good timing by his Postage here to get that third.
Well, he's going to lose a lot of links to this. Actually does deny the third base just there, and has got his fourth up now too. So Postage denies the third, gets a fourth. Looking pretty good on the economy sort of a view. Getting that hive now too, which might see some Broodlords. Thinking Broodlords.
Yeah, why not? Ultras, Broodlords, it's all good. Yeah. We've seen no Sky, so Broodlords. I mean, there's no Blink. There's no you know, Blink isn't on the way or anything like that. So Broodlords could be an effective strategy. Very slow though.
Well, yeah, with such a high immortal count, getting Colossi now, I'd probably lean more towards Broodlords. Like with immortals, like immortals kill ultras very, very fast. Which that's bad. If you have ultras and they die fast, bad.
That's kind of the opposite thing you want when you get in ultras. You want ultras to be the backbone of your army. You want them to survive no matter what.
It looks like we've got 5 Corruptors on the way to... How many Corruptors have we got out? We've got, let's see, 10 Corruptors all up. And I'd say we're going to see when this high finishes. He has got the Spire selected. He's all ready to go.
And building another Spire as well. We're going to go for upgrades as well.
The Greater Spire has been started, which could be pretty bad news for Nemesis. But
Nemesis maybe denied the title of the Teja Protoss.
So there is
on the way.
The Teja Protoss. There is a lot riding on this game as well. These do actually need to work out, or rather, it's game over. That'd be 5-0. So
with so many Corruptors on the field, is he going to be able to, you know, snipe some Colossi, get it out of positions, things like that. Yeah, I don't know, Matt. I don't know how Nemesis is going to pull this out of the bag. This play count is just getting crazy for Postage. But you know what the old saying is? You know what the old saying is, Matt?
What's the old saying?
As a Protoss player, you learn certain rhymes, and one of those certain rhymes is when behind, Dark Shrine. And we see the Dark Shrine coming out for Nemesis right now, and the Templar Archives. So interesting choice. If Postage does scout, he's not going to be sure. Well, I don't know what I'm going to see. There's the Templar Archives, but also there's the DT Shrine. Where actually is the DT Shrine?
The DT Shrine is just down at the Natural. It is.
There it is. Yeah, so very large radiuses on both the Templar Archive and the Dark Shrine. So
Postage is going to try and snipe this Expo, and it'd actually be pretty big if he does just try and focus down the Expo. And if it looks like he could actually be up and get it.
It's down.
He does get it, and this is a bit of a win-win because he gets an Expo, and he also does free up some supply for Broodlords, which he is now morphing in the center of the map. And that's a lot of Broodlords on the way. That's 10.
That is 10.
That's 10.
That's no more Corruptors needed, you know, 10 more coming in, but, you know, there's nothing in the air, so it doesn't really need those Corruptors. I mean, they could be used to take out the Colossi, but a Colossi on its own, Broodlings would do fine.
That's true, and as if anyone wasn't really sure, the cost efficiency of Zerg units is bad in the early game. It's not really great. But then if you look at the late game, like Broodlings are free, Fungal Growth is free, Infested Marines, or Infested Terran rather, is free as well. It's very, very, very cost efficient in the late game. But let's say this is a lot of DTs.
There's so many DTs. And how many DTs is it? It's 8. So that'll be able to make, if my math skills are correct, Matt, that'll be able to make 8 Archons.
No.
Yep.
It'd
make
4, actually.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Wow.
Oh, that is one. And back into the game, we see those DTs shredding through that base so quickly. Postage coming back up to take this army head on. Gonna get those Zerglings for free, Munchies. Roaches coming in. You've got to be a little bit careful here actually with the engagement Postage. Those Broodlords are stuck out on their own.
The Broodlords. Oh, the DT has actually killed the Broodlings, or something. It has killed
these. I mean, it doesn't have blink, but a little bit out of position with these Broodlords. This DT is going to come in and do so much damage. Broodlord's coming in from the back. Can he get the Stalkers out to be able to snipe some?
See, this is a lot of Broodlords though, and Speedlings coming in from the back just to hold the army in place. Wow, that is a lot of Speedlings.
That is so many Speedlings.
Oh wow. Does need an overseer. That overseer to come over, and that hatchery goes down. Needs to remake, but Nemesis has taken the secret base up at the top and has double Stargate, producing Void Rays. Oh no. The fourth base now goes down for postage.
Nemesis doesn't really have anything at home to be able to defend these Speedlings that are going to come in just a few seconds. Got one Coloss at home. If Nemesis had a sentry to be able to force field, you know, won't lose the natural so fast, but as Broodlords make their way across the map, this will be the end of Nemesis 4-0 run, I believe.
See, we've got a Phoenix also coming out, but I have to say Postage has got a bit of a trust fund happening. Oh, that Colossi needs to be down on the low ground to do that AoE damage to these Lings. Let's see, the Broodlings going to town on the
Nemesis
base.
isn't really gonna try and defend this. He's just gonna let it go down and maybe try and.
Let's see, he's making a play with the Colossi down to the fourth base just by itself, and this is so much from Postage. And Nemesis, she's taken the top base now. She's gonna just focus on that, but a long way down in the supply account. But don't actually think Postage has got any AA, so. Regardless whether how much.
Yeah, but he'll just be able to, you know, check out a couple of Corruptors and deal with any kind of Void Ray or Phoenixes. Nemesis doesn't have the time to be able to get that mass amount that she will need against, like, you know, spawning 10 Corruptors at a time or something like that.
That's true, but Postage is actually out of money right now.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Which it's going to be very hard to make Corruptors when you have no money. And the fourth base has just gotten back up. Third base still not up yet. So we're going to see a bit of mining action happening down here. But I think Postage at the moment is going to be more like, what's going on? The base is dead. But
I think he knows. He's going scouting it. Got those drones. We'll scout that base.
It's going to go up there.
We'll be able to hold off until an Overseer gets in position there with those DTs. Gonna move in with those Roaches and Zerglings. No, gonna call back. Gonna wait for support.
Changes the plan. But see that Observer actually is tracking that Zerg army, so.
Yeah, really good decision by Postage though. He's like, well, I know I'm ahead. I don't need to go for the kill right now. If you want to extend out your death, that's fine with me. I'm just going to play the game out completely normal, not going to risk my army to any kind of DTs or anything like that, and just get some Corruptors out, you know, get my bases up, just so, you know, and just, you know, then go for the actual proper kill shot with the army appropriate to Nemesis's.
That's true. There we go. There's those Corruptors out, which you don't really want to go in there and lose the Broodlords. Like, it's a pretty important thing to actually keep hold of them, but let's see, that Observer now goes down, but I think that could be the end of this game coming up, and it could actually end Nemesis's run.
Yeah, exactly. Nemesis, you can tell, that's the reason Nemesis hasn't GG'd at this point, is just because she's on such a great run. She doesn't want to give it up, she really wants to be called the Teja Protoss, but I guess that's just a title that someone else is going to have to take.
Let's see. It's like they're going for it. Broodlings doing the damage. Let's see, you got to take down these Void Rays, but Phoenix goes 10. It's actually not going to be enough Corruptors, but I don't think that actually matters anymore, just because they're in such a heavy ground presence.
Yeah, there's no more probes out on the map. This all these probes will probably go down, and then so there's the GG.
There's the GG.
And we see postage saying GFG, which is probably, excuse my language, good effing game.
Oh.